I'm about to show you how you can execute, how you can take action on anything, even when you don't feel like it. Welcome back to Mental Mastery, where the purpose of this channel is simple. Focusing on this to get us from where we are to where we want to be, because everything in this life, it's a head game. If you get your mind right, your actions will follow. If you get your actions right, whatever result you wish to create, whatever idea it is that you have, you can bring it into reality. Whether it's the life you want to create, whether it's the business you want to make, whether it's the person you want to become, whether it's the impact that you want to have, it all starts with you and your thoughts, your mentality. So, welcome back to Mental Mastery. In this video, we look at how do you take action even when you don't feel like it? How do you execute on what you know you should when it's difficult, when the going gets tough, when obstacles are in your way, when adversity hits? And there are two fundamental ways that you can come back to every single time. The first is external leverage. What I mean by that is often when we're thinking about the actions we need to take, we're focused on us. I need to do this because I need XYZ. Instead of asking the more powerful question, which is, who needs me to take this action? Who needs me to become more? Who needs me to execute on this particular job or task? It's in transcending ourselves that we can generate an immense amount of leverage. Tony Robbins talks a lot about the questions that we ask ourselves because they direct our focus. So for example, if I ask myself the question, why do I need to do this? Actually a better question. If I ask myself the question, what do I gain out of taking this action? Where is that question directing my focus? It's on me. The focus is on me and what I can gain. And that can be powerful at times. But what can be 10 times more powerful is asking the question, who needs me to execute on this? Who needs me to become more? Who needs me to take action? Then even when I don't feel like it, there is this external leverage. There is a sense of pull. There is a sense of action that needs to be taken to contribute. And so when you ask that question, who comes to mind for you? Think of an action that you need to take personally, something that you know you need to be doing, whether it's being more loving, whether it's being more confident, whether it's pursuing that goal, whether it's going 110% on that dream, whether it's doing more around the house, whatever it is, big or small, an action that you know you should be taking. Think about if you executed on that action, who would it benefit? Who needs you to take that action? Who are the people in your life that you care about, that you love, who need you to take that action? So external leverage is the first. Very, very powerful. Whenever I find that I'm in my head and I'm focused on me, I dig myself a hole that is difficult to get out of, a hole of inaction. When I ask myself, who needs me to be confident? Who needs me to be loving abundantly to myself and those around me? Who needs me to step out of my comfort zone and challenge the world around me? When I ask myself that question, I think of my sisters. And when I think of my sisters and the life that I want to lead to inspire them and show them that they can become whoever they want, that they can do whatever they want, it doesn't matter whether I feel like it or not anymore. What matters is I am creating a life of contribution for my sisters. That propels me. I've got some rocket fuel behind my action now. And you can have the same in asking yourself the same question. Who needs you? Who will benefit? Who are you going to positively impact by taking that action? External leverage. Number 2 is come back to your why. Come back to your purpose. You have to have a clear understanding of why you do what it is that you do. I believe it was Friedrich Nietzsche who said that a man can withstand any how if he has a compelling why. Something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing there. What I want to reinforce is the importance of having a compelling why behind your action. If you don't have a compelling why, then when shit hits the fan, when obstacles land in your way, when adversity hits, you will lose your motivation. And when you're not motivated, do you take action or do you not? Typically no. If you're listening to how you feel and you're unmotivated, you won't take action. But if you have a compelling why, you have a compelling reason as to why you were taking that action or why you need to take that action, then when the motivation comes and goes, the drive is always there. You are always able to execute and take action because the drive is there. Grant Cardone refers to this as obsession. The obsession is there. The obsession with your why. The obsession with your why. David Goggins, supposedly the toughest man alive, made the distinction between the motivation and the drive. Right? Motivation being this feeling that comes and goes, but drive is the obsession with a compelling why, a sense of purpose. So come back to your why. If you need to take action on something, come back to your why and reinforce it. Now, in the last video, we were looking at how do you shift your thoughts and hold or cultivate any belief. If you are wanting to shift an action and you want to reinforce your why, have a look at the ways in which you can reinforce it. Take a look at that video. So there's external leverage and there's reinforce your why. Come back to your why. Those are 2 really effective methods of driving action. So now let's apply it. Think of an action that you need to take. Think of an action that if you executed on, would positively impact your life. And ask yourself, what is your why? Why is it that you want to take that action? Why is it that you need to take that action? Come back to the quality of the questions that you're asking yourself. If you don't take that action, in 20 years' time, when you look back, will you be proud if you didn't take action? If you don't take action on your deathbed, when you're looking back, how are you going to feel? What a question. Doesn't that highlight the necessity that you have to execute on that? You have to find your why and you have to execute on that action. So take that action. Take these 2 methods of executing on that action even when you don't feel like it. And then think about how you can reinforce that. So I hope that you found value in this video. Remember, time is of the essence. You have to take action now. Otherwise, whatever time you just spent watching this video, it's worthless without action. So apply it. Whether you need to write something down or whether you need to actually go and do something right now, I encourage you. I hope that you found value. If you want daily motivation, daily wisdom and insights into how my brain works and what I think of, what I'm learning, you can follow me on Instagram at @I_RichardX. Until next time, stay focused on what's important, and I hope to see you in the next video.